Hello, everyone. I'm here to talk about dating. Okay, my topic is texting. Now, how many hate texting just like I do? I mean, come on. How are you supposed to get to know somebody if all they do is text, right? Well, I have a friend, and there's a guy, and she really, really likes this guy, but all he does is text. And she thinks it's so cute. Well, let me tell you, there's nothing cute about texting. Nothing in this world. How can you get to know someone and all they do is text you? There's, listen, the only reason why you should be texting is to meet up with somebody. When you first start a relationship, the only way you can get to know somebody is by picking up the phone and talking to them, right? You can't get to know someone through this. Not gonna work. He has to pick up the phone and talk to you. Ladies, do not allow this to happen. Do not settle and say, oh, well, he's busy. He doesn't have time. The only time somebody should be texting you, hey, they're in a meeting, they're at work, they're in the middle of something important, but every day, all the time, they're texting you. This is a no no. You cannot build a legacy. You cannot get to know if this person is for you, if this is all that they're doing to you. Do not let a guy text you in the beginning. If he's going to text little short stuff like, hey, about that meetup today or later on tomorrow, whatever, little shoot some details, that's fine. But all the time and getting to know you is not going to happen. Like I have a friend, she's on a dating site. The guy never has time to pick up the phone, but he has time to text. He texts her good morning every morning. There's nothing cute about that. But she's like, oh, he texts me every morning and say good morning. Well, it's been months. Still, good morning, 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 good morning. I say you need to block this good morning guy. This guy only says good morning. What kind of guy is on a dating site and all he has time to do is say good morning every morning? You're not serious. You're not real. Like, what? And she texts him, are you real? And he said, of course I'm real. But you've had my number almost 2 months. All you can say is good morning or God bless you. Ladies, we ain't got time for that. This is not high school. You should not be allowing anybody to text you to get to know you. That's just off the table. Take that off the table. So as soon as you meet a guy and you exchange numbers and he'd be like, oh, I prefer texting, delete him because you can't get to know him. He's full of crap and he's playing games. Do not allow him to just start texting you. If he texts you and say, hey, do you have time to talk? That's something different. Do you have time to talk? Yeah, I have time to talk. And then you pick up the phone. But if he's texting you just to be like, hey, how was your day going? Okay, that's fine. My day is going fine. How was yours? That's cool. And then he's like, okay, so what you eat today? It's like, what? You constantly talking to me? You could have picked up the phone and just say, hey, what you eat today? Whatever else you want to ask me. But again, when you're texting somebody, you can't even get the tone. It's a certain, I mean, even text can go wrong. Text message can go wrong. We all have send a text like, oh, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't say, I mean, I may have said it like that, but it really didn't. That wasn't what I was trying to say. So text message can go wrong. So that's even that's a big important thing. You don't want the text message to be misconstrued, and you don't want there to be any confusion from a text message. So when you get to know somebody, you want to know how they talk. You want to hear the pauses. You want to hear the hiccups. You want to hear how he's screaming at his kids or he's screaming at his mother, whatever it is he's doing. Because when you're on the phone with somebody, it tells you stuff that you probably wasn't even looking for. But if you really listen closely, you can hear the pauses when you ask them important questions. So I mean, I don't suggest that you ask too many important questions over the phone, because it's better if you have eye contact instead of just over the phone. But usually when you do that, you catch a person off guard. And sometimes you pause because you need to think about it. But then there's that pause, like, oh, how do I answer this correctly? So I kind of like this girl. I don't want to lose her, because some players even do that. They want to answer perfectly. So I think the best way, and what I've learned, is to ask, guys, really serious questions in person. Do not ask serious questions over the phone. Ask generic questions. You know, what do you like to do? Um, Favorite food, favorite restaurant, how many kids you got. Yeah, somebody lie. They ain't gonna lie. They can say I got 4 kids, and they got 99 kids, and 98 baby mamas. But so I don't know. You want to look at them to see if they come right off and be like, you didn't really say how many I had at the house, did you? Or you didn't really mean like how many of them that are grown. So it's like people can use stuff to twist it and contort it in the way that they could say, but I ain't know. No, when you talking to somebody, you giving them clarity. You saying, look, this is what I mean. This is what I'm saying. So when you texting, that's just a lot of back and forth. And who has time to keep texting? All these details and stuff. It's just text after text after text, and long and long. And if you're busy, I understand. It's a quick this and that, but make sure that it's nothing serious. So when I talk about texting, make sure you text just generic stuff, because the meat stuff, we want to talk to the person in person to find out the meat. So I want you to really refrain from asking any really pertinent questions on the by text and even by phone, because it's better to be at dinner or just sitting somewhere where you can look in his face and really get the whole gist of who he is and how he's answering, and to see the sincerity behind it. So that's just my rant on texting. Please, ladies, do not let men get away with texting you, and texting you late at night, because we all know what that means. Don't let no man text you at night. The one man, she had another man that she met, my friend. He was texting her after 10 o'clock. Hey, little mom, what's up? What are you texting me for after 10 o'clock? And saying, what's up? You had all day. What do you mean, what's up? I'm preparing for the next day. So what are you trying to say? And let me tell you something. When you start answering those texts that come all only at nighttime, that's you have now allowed the man to take reign, and he's now telling you, I'm going to continue this because you didn't stop me. So you're going to get what you did not want to get, because you're thinking, I really like this guy. And at least he texted me, at least he reached out to me, like he said. And I understand he's busy. But when it becomes a ritual, when he always texting you after 9, after 10, what is he doing during the day that he got all day to text you and call you and talk to you about? And he has not taken one time, hey, how was your day? Hey, you good? Whatever, good morning, not just the good morning guy, but good morning. And then I'll talk to you on my break or when I get off. But it can't be always at night unless this is his schedule. He works till 10 to 7. He get home, he got to shower and eat and all that stuff. I understand that. That's something different. But this dude got a 9 to 5. He always calling you after 10 o'clock. He ain't serious. He is not serious. At some point, when a guy's serious about you, he is going to pick up the phone. Any guy that you meet who is that serious about you, I mean, they really feeling you. They want to hear your voice. Yes. Ask any guy. When he's attracted to a woman and he feels like there's something there, he wants to hear your voice. He doesn't even want to text. So don't take those dudes who text you serious because they are not serious about you. They may be looking at you as something to do, somebody to kick it with, but definitely they're not serious about you. A man who's interested in you, they want to hear your voice. They're like, I just wanted to hear your voice. You ever heard somebody, you picked up the phone, they said, I just wanted to hear your voice. Have you ever said that to somebody? I just need to hear his voice, to a friend or to him, because you really like that person and you feel like there's a connection. You want to get to know them in a deeper way, so you want to hear their voice, you want to hear what they have to say. You don't want to read what they have to say, you want to hear what they have to say. So please, lady, do not allow a guy to get you caught up in a texting game. They are not serious. Do not take them seriously. Kick them to the curb. And they do not um, they're not worthy of your time. They're wasting your time. So if you really want a serious relationship, don't entertain texters. Entertain people who have the nerve. I was gonna say something else. Who have, now I'm very candid, so and little Hood was about to come out of me, a little sister girl. So it was a word I was about to use that you probably could pick up, but thank you. I caught myself. God, I'm trying to change. So, but don't let them do that to you. You are worth that phone call. So if they're not doing that, you dumb. You just next, let them go. Move on to the next because you are worthy to have a phone conversation. And when you meet up, that text is fine. Hey, we're meeting here. Hey, where you at? Blah, blah, blah. Quick, quick, quick. I'll be 5 minutes. I'm 5 minutes late. Quick, quick, quick. Those are the type of texts that are acceptable. To give you an example, meeting up, I'm running late. Where you parked at? Where are you standing at? I'm here. Whatever, something like that. But when it comes to all the heart questions, you want to make sure that if you can, do them in person. If you're doing long distance dating, maybe FaceTime. That'd be a better thing because you can see their eyes and their honest response. You could see, because one thing about it, ladies, your heart posture, you women's intuition is so strong, you cannot ignore it. You have an intuition, and every time when something don't work out with us, we always say something told me. Something told me. I knew he was something, that he was a player. I knew he was a liar. I knew it, and I just ignored it because I liked him, and this, that, and the other. Or you are a Christian having sex. The sex is good. So I hope you're not, but hey, if you are, please do it God's way. You can stop, you can repent, and you can do it God's way. It's never too late, you know? And I teach celibacy until you get married. So that's what my belief is, according to the word. So if that's something that you're doing, I pray that you are enlightened to stop it and turn and start doing it God's way and wait the way that He wants us to wait so that you can receive all the benefits and the blessings, and His glory will be upon your relationship. It's not easy. I'm not saying that it's easy because when you waited for a long time and then he finally shows up and you're like, yes, testosterone, yes, but it's like, it's like, you don't want to, you want to try, you want to touch some biceps and triceps and all that other stuff. But sometimes you just gotta just go through it. Lord, take me through the fire, take me through the fire until it's time. So there are things that you're going to have to refrain from for the whole blessing, the whole story to unfold. Just ask God to help you. This is a no judgment zone. Whatever mistakes you make, I love you, God loves you, and He's not going to stop loving you. He's not going to throw you in the fire because whatever. He knows your heart. He knows you want to do it right. So I just want you guys to trust God for everything. Trust God for everything, even when you're tired of waiting, even when you think, I can't wait no longer. Well, at least this guy paying me attention. No, text attention is no attention. You still getting the same thing, no payment, nothing. Nothing is coming your way. But if you don't settle, you will not attract those guys who are not ready for marriage. When you settle, you attract eating everything. You attracting all kind of flies. You're being sweet to the wrong type of people, and flies are coming from the left. Ooh, flies coming to the right, and you just like, you just flying and swatting. Why these dudes keep coming at me? Why everybody always trying to talk to me and they ain't ready and this and the other? You got the answer. You entertaining those guys who are not ready, those guys who are not serious about you. And in your heart of heart, I'm asking you on this video to listen to your intuition. Do not throw it out with the bathwater. Do not just sit and say, oh, he's cute, he has a good job, he has a nice car, he has a house, whatever the case may be. That's not yours, that's his. So if he have all these things, happy for him. Boop, 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 boop. Happy for him. But it's not yours. So when somebody comes to your life, like my husband did, he was ready. He let me know his intentions right off. Men know what they want. Don't let them tell you that they don't. Don't let them tell you they don't. They know what they want, okay? They know what they see. And if it's what they want, they're going to go after it. You will never have to guess. So if you're in a relationship 3 years later, or you've been engaged for 4 years and y'all ain't set a date, I hate to tell you, it's probably not the one. Because it doesn't take all that. Once you know, you know. If you ain't waiting for Corona to be over, and there are people getting married, just go ahead and do it, and then you can have your big ceremony whenever Corona is over. But don't hold off your blessings. You are His increase, so you don't want to hold off. If He asks you to marry the guy. Then have your big thing when everybody can finally be unmasked. But at least you look up and like, hey, I've been married for 2 years, and if I would have still waited, I'd still been just like not able to enjoy my benefits of marriage. So you stopping your own happiness and success. But let go of the guys who are texting. Okay, they ain't worth your time, baby. Mm-mm. No more texters. They cannot get your time because you know who you are. And if you're looking for marriage, you don't have time to deal with busters. People who are not serious about you. They could be a great guy for somebody else, but not for you. Don't settle. Until next time. See you guys later. Don't forget, if you like what you're hearing, like and subscribe. And I'll be back in another time on another topic concerning dating or marriage. Thank you. See you later, guys. Bye.